Hello, I'm Sean Lee Kasowitz here with the New York International Film Festival with a filmmaker of Australia's institution. Would you please go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Goran Vlajic, aka DJ Gokat, the producer actually of the film, and I did some music and did gave some ideas about the film, how to make it. But actually, my friends Igor Neljak, he's the director, and Damir Ludvig, he's the screenwriter. They did the biggest part of the job for the film.
Well, I mean, you being a world-known DJ, I mean, that's one of the biggest parts of the film. Anyways, all the beginning work that you did to build up to this point.
Well, the film is actually telling the story how we managed to succeed to the biggest parties in the world, from the music-infected kids in ex-socialist Yugoslavia, So,
yeah. And tell the crowd where you're from again.
I'm from Croatia. It used to be a republic, part of ex-Yugoslavia, and now it's an independent country. So, a very interesting historical place to visit also.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to have to get over there one day for sure, especially
Definitely.
now that I have a great friend like you.
You have a great friend. You are invited and very welcome.
And I have the invite to all the parties, right? I know the DJ
Definitely. Now you know the DJ, you have VIP access, and
Yes.
definitely we will welcome you.
Cool, very well. Now we want to welcome some of the viewers of the movie onto the red carpet and kind of give us a reaction of what they thought about it. Is that okay with you?
That's very, very okay with me. So I would like to hear the audience feedback. This is very important for me. I mean, this is the most important for me.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, so first we have
A young young DJ from New York.
wonderful. What's his name?
He will introduce himself.
All right, cool.
I think, yeah.
Please introduce yourself.
My name is Ted Ganong.
And what did you think about the film?
I thought the film was amazing. I mean, being a young DJ producer, it was very inspiring. And what I liked most about it was how it showed the story about how they made even a label out of it. And it was artists doing the business themselves. There's no big business involved, and they made it happen. So that was really inspiring and made it just really fresh. And I liked how it showed too about, the dynamic of working with people and how they're even your friends you're doing music with, but then there still comes up these issues,
Of course,
Yeah.
Yeah.
About how they work through them.
And you being a DJ here in New York City, did you learn something from the film?
Oh yeah.
Of course, that's.
I mean, that goes without saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have been inspired by the film. Do you have any other future plan? Is your mind working now? Did you pull anything out from the film that you're about to?
I mean, if anything, I just saw the teamwork. You gotta have that teamwork.
Yeah, and I can I can remember from the film that I believe you hosted the first rap concert.
That's right.
Out in Croatia.
I guess it looks very funny from a New York perspective, but basically we know we were very infected with the hip-hop scene.
Yes.
As a kids, we used to do graffiti, breakdancing, DJing, and as you can see in the movie, we went all the way to the World DMC Championship.
Yeah.
And
did you happen to win?
I was in the finalists, but listen, this year when I was competing, Qbert and Mixmaster Mike was champions, so it was impossible to beat those guys.
No,
but
they're
anyway,
shooting.
I were there and I was with my idols, so it was at that time, and as a young DJ, it was like wow.
Yeah, absolutely. And you, my friend, do you guys have future plans now of staying in contact, or what?
I hope
You
so.
hope so? Yeah.
Maybe if I'm lucky.
Well, he's a king in Croatia, I guess, and actually all over the place now.
Okay.
We're going to welcome on another guest, if you don't
I have
mind.
a VIP guest, our consul.
VIP
Marian,
guest.
please. Yeah.
How you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Please take a second and introduce yourself, give a little background information.
I'll be very brief. My name is Marian. I'm the Consul General of Croatia in New York, and it's an honor. It's actually a pleasure to be here today. It's a wonderful film, wonderful documentary, and a learning experience for me to see part of Zagreb in New York that I hope that we can share more with people in both New York but also in the United States.
Now, you're a politician.
I'm a diplomat, but not a very good politician.
Diplomat. Well, that's something in itself, So are you into the trance kind of music and the house, like the DJ kind of?
I'm a little bit more of a jazz type of guy,
Okay.
And it's a different generation. I think I was the cusp, the pre-X generation. So Goran and his generation, I think, came up with a new style at the cusp of new technology as well. Whereas I'm pretty much a Pink Floyd, Keith Jarrett,
Yes.
Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
These are my. It's a few others that I wouldn't say they're a little bit more embarrassing.
No.
The suite, I like the suite. That's something that's very biographical, very personal. But I listened to ABBA with that generation. So but I missed that. But the clubs in Zagreb, I've been to the best. But I don't think I ever got a chance to see you and Lestrala. So
yeah, we started in '98, so we did it like 10 years. Probably went to your duty here.
So how do you feel having a diplomat come down and watch the documentary?
I feel honored.
And he's originally a jazz man,
Well, I appreciate jazz. I have no talent, so I shouldn't say that on film. But I have no musical talent. That's why I appreciate Goran and his colleagues' ability to actually transform something into what people can enjoy. And that's what I really enjoyed, even though it was really about the institution, the group. What I saw was the smiles on people's faces, the joy that was translated from their talent into people's happiness and joy. Yes. And I think that's something that came across in the film as well, which is something very important.
Absolutely.
People actually enjoyed it.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
They keep coming back and they keep coming back and they keep buying the discs, and so that's a great, especially in Zagreb, which is a very small community, a very small market. So I have to congratulate you for that private enterprise, because that's something that after independence, after communism, we had an opportunity, and people like Goran have this drive to succeed, and share their talent. I'm enthusiastic about that.
And you're a founder over there in Croatia now. Right?
Yeah.
You've started a movement and you have a following, and it's lucky enough to have the diplomat of Croatia here. And
well, if I'm invited, I'll come. I like the club scene, and I've been to the best several times. It's a great forum.
As you see in the movie, we used to have Japanese diplomats. Now we recently start to work with. We work with the Israeli diplomat consulate in Zagreb, and Germans are very into it. They have some big plans for to make love parade in Zagreb, which is very exclusive information. Next year on the day of Europe, because they want to help us to go to European Union, and they plan to make this big party. So we'll see what will happen when I come back. It's very interesting stuff.
This says gone to a place bigger than music, bigger than you've ever.
That's right. It's going much way ahead over our musical view.
And you're handling it well. You're not even sweating on the red carpet.
No, why not? Why should I?
But we expect big things from Goran, and there were no surprises. We expect big things.
You expect big things, and you can't wait for the next. And,
absolutely.
You have a new fan, and he's going to be at the next show. He's coming to the after party tonight.
I hope so. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. Wonderful.
It was a pleasure, and thank you again for inviting me.
Thank you very much.
It was a real treat. Congratulations.